everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something very different. I don't think I've ever tried a new hobby on this channel before. Recently I have expressed interest in pottery, and my mom bought me a pottery wheel for Christmas, so I'm gonna finally try it out. I was a little bit intimidated by it at first, so it took me a few days after I got it to finally open it up and try it out. But now that I started opening it, I was like, okay, I think I can do this, because honestly I've seen a few TikTok tutorials and I thought that I could do it. But let me just tell you right now, if you're a beginner in pottery and you think you can make something on your first try, you're probably wrong. Like if you're like me, you've never taken a class before, you don't know very much about it, you just know how to center and how to build up stuff and all that. I mean, you can definitely get somewhere, but let me tell you, it's not going to be perfect on your first try. I got this apron to protect my clothes, so I do recommend getting an apron if you're new to this like me. I have not taken a class or anything, so this is genuinely my first time even touching a pottery wheel, if I'm being honest. I've watched a few TikTok tutorials, so I kind of know how to do it, but I really wanted this to be an experience that I taught myself, and I also wanted it to be an experience that I kind of figured it out on my own and kind of got into the flow of it all by myself. So as you can see here, I'm cutting my clay. I know you're not supposed to do it with this tool. This tool is for something completely different, but hey, you know what? That chicken wire was not doing it. It was not cutting it for me. And I know you're supposed to get all the air bubbles out, so this is me trying to do that. Since it's such a small piece of clay, I didn't feel like I needed to put it on a table and do the thing. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, this is me slapping it on. And very first time, I completely forgot to attach it to the wheel. Look, yep, there we go. I completely forgot to attach it on the wheel, so it just started sliding around, and then I remembered, I'm like, crap, I'm supposed to attach it. So this is me attaching it correctly on the wheel. Finally, after doing that, I got some water on it and started centering it. Now, centering it's not that hard, but this wheel is like, it stops or slows down if you push down too hard. But I finally got the idea of centering. Like you can see right here, I start to get somewhere, but I didn't understand the hand gestures yet, so this was just me putting my hand on top of my other hand, not really doing much, it just looks completely stupid. So your top hand is actually, I didn't know this, but your top hand is actually supposed to go onto the clay, and I'm a little bit stupid. I didn't know it was supposed to do that. So anyways, this is my second time trying it with the bat, because the first time was not with the bat, this time is with the bat. This time was a lot easier. Like, look, I actually got somewhere. I actually centered it really nice. Like, this is my first time doing that, so it was nice. Okay, so I gave up on this try because I tried to make something and it just didn't go very well. So I kind of gave up and I just started cleaning up, and I didn't realize how hard the cleanup process was until I did it. And then that's when I realized, oh yeah, pottery is definitely it's a sport at this point, because this is just like look at me struggling to figure this out. A couple of days after, I decided to try again. Now with the same process, I did the centering and all that, and then I started working it open. Now this day was a lot more easier because I already kind of had a feel for it. But of course it wasn't perfect. I kept messing up a lot. There was a lot of mistakes. It kept breaking, but then I got a beautiful plate and I was like, okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Like, I'm really proud. Then I started working it up and I finally got a bowl. Now I know it's not perfect. I know professionals are going to be like, that's completely but listen, if you've been having the urge to do pottery or any craft and you don't know how to do it, I completely recommend just go ahead, jump right into it, because I feel like that's one of the best ways of learning, is just jumping into it. But yeah, this is your sign to try something new this year.